Welcome to Save As Ability, a podcast to educate and inform you about disability employment issues. My name is David D'Arcangelo, and I'm your disability policy expert. Improving our human condition. That's what we're talking about today on Save As Ability. Welcome back, David D'Arcangelo, another episode. And if you could help us out, continue to grow the channel. We've been growing, which is good. Thank you all for listening and watching, whether you're on Spotify or iTunes or one of the listeners or on YouTube and a viewer. We appreciate you. We've been steadily growing. I think we're closing in on 2,000 subscribers, which is great. And yeah, so if you could help us with like, subscribe, share, comment, all of that helps us keep great content flowing for you. So improving our human condition, it's a lofty goal. It's a little bit of an audacious goal, but you know what? That's what I'm trying to do. That's my mission in life. And that's really what we're trying to bring you here on Save As Ability, talking about people with disabilities, talking about employment, because we really believe that employment brings access to opportunities that can help improve independence and self-determination and dignity to life. And, everybody has something to give. And so that's what we're talking about here is how can we improve our human condition? Again, it's a lofty goal, but that's what I'm dedicated to. And everyone has ability. We've talked about this so many times. You can't have a disability without first having ability. We all have ability. Everybody who's ever been born, who's alive now, whoever will be born has ability. So what can we do to bring that ability out? Okay. And then we can talk about in various contexts in education or, healthcare or, benefit programs, whatever the case may be, we can deliberate on how best to be able to do that or the length or extent to which we're going to be involved to try to do that. How much, at what point is independence and self-determination? We're not going to get into that here today. What we're talking about here today is some really basic rudimentary things about our human experience and what it means. So how can we make life better? Not just for people with disabilities, but for everyone, right? For all of humanity, all of our society and people around us and generations that are here now or are yet to come. All right. So to me, understanding our human condition, let's have a broad definition here about our shared experiences, our challenges, our aspirations, and what are the common denominators among whether you're rich or poor or in an urban environment or a rural environment or, all of those demographic factors, everybody shares some common denominators. All right. And that to me is what our human condition is, right? Everybody loves their mother and everybody well, maybe not everybody, but pretty much everybody loves their mother. Everybody loves their dog, right? Like things like that is like people get up every day with a purpose. Right. And so that's what we're trying to do. How can we raise that? How can we improve that for all people? Now, people with disabilities many times encounter challenges. That's that in disability, the lack of. There's one particular thing or sometimes more particular thing, though, that is challenging that maybe people without disabilities aren't encountering or not encountering. All right. So to me, those start with things like safety and health and, your mental well-being, social connections, all of those stuff. This is the higher level stuff that we're talking about when we're talking about improving the human condition. So to me, it starts with things like empathy and compassion and, understanding and trying to further where we've been. Think about the technology that has arisen over the past, fill in the blank, 5 years, 10 years, 100 years. It was less than 50 years ago where we were still all in paper, pretty much. I mean, there were some high level computing being done, but for the most part in society, there weren't these devices and, the instant communication that we have now. I view all of that as, while there are challenges to it, and, people are getting, their elbow is hurting because they're looking at their phone their whole time, or their social relationships are impacted because they're on their phone too much. So there are those, but us here at Save As Ability, we choose to be positive. Think of all of the good things that has brought and all of the positive things and ways that that's helped society and helped improve our human condition. So again, it goes back to empathy, compassion, random acts of kindness. These things are linked. There's data out there that indicates that when you're kind to people, not only does it improve your mental health, but it improves the mental health of others. And we know that a significant amount of people with disabilities have some type of cognitive disability. All right. So being kind, being compassionate, being empathetic, these are all things that we want to strive for to improve our human condition. Okay. So there's some real life examples out there. And, I've talked a little bit about it, but, advances in medicine have increased global life expectancy. Increases in technology have improved people's human condition, whether it be on the cognitive side that we talked about and engaging with instant communication, or whether it be things like, now we have more clean water than ever before because of technology. So there's a wide, wide technology gap there that has really helped improve our human condition in many ways. Look, there's challenges. Mental health issues, anxiety, depression. Unfortunately, those are on the rise more than ever before. I think it's the latest data point is somewhere where like 1 in 8 people are encountering either a mental health issue like anxiety, depression, or some other type of cognitive thing that, if not worked on, could be a disability or is a disability for some people experiencing it. So, we want to work with that. We want to improve our human condition, and we have treatments. We have ways to work on that. We have things in place to be able to improve the human condition, and that's our goal here. So, assistive technology for people with disabilities, that's a technological improvement, and I always say to people, like, yeah, there's high technology and there's the latest technology, but there's also older technology that still works that we may not view as technology, like a Brailler, a Perkins Brailler, right? When that came out, that was like cutting edge technology. Now we look at it like it's not, but it's still technology. Like, it's still helping us improve our human condition. Again, both for people with disabilities and people without disabilities. So it's all about personal responsibility to me. It's on each of us to improve the human condition for ourselves and then help others and work towards, whether it be in your church, whether it be volunteering in your community, whether it be something you do online. Don't just, not being just a troll and making bad comments all the time, but actually going out and doing positive things as well. So, there's all different aspects of improving our human condition, but there's some common denominators too. Kindness, compassion, empathy. You've got it. I believe in you. We're improving the human condition one person at a time. We're trying our best here. It's contagious. Try it and try to pass it on. It's David D'Arcangelo, another episode of Save As Ability. And I hope you have a great day. For more information about disability employment issues, please visit our website, disabilityemploymentsolutions.com. The Save As Ability podcast is available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, our YouTube channel at Disability Policy Expert, or wherever you stream your podcasts. Subscribe, stream, rate, and review our shows. Your ratings and reviews help our show reach new audiences. Produced by Pod Pro Entertainment. Save As Ability lives within a network of podcasts located at podproentertainment.com. #TheNewRadio. Again, my name is David D'Arcangelo, and I'm your disability policy expert. Until next time, thank you. I hope you have a great day.